Hi guys, today in grammar we are going to learn about do and does. Do and does are used in sentences affirmative, negative, question or answer. The negative form of do is don't. It comes from do not. The negative form of does is doesn't. It comes from does not. So how do I know when to use does and when to use do? Well, it depends on the personal pronouns. Remember our personal pronouns? I, you, they, we, he, she, it, right? Well, for do, we only use I, you, and they, we. I do, you do, they do, we do. And in does, we use he, she, it. He does. She does. It does. Remember the personal pronouns, we always practice them. Never forget them. So, how to write or how to use do and does? Well, easy. The first formula of the day will be in affirmative. Affirmative. Let's see. The personal pronoun or noun. In this, we're going to use the personal pronoun I. Then the formula says do or does. Remember that I belongs to do. So we're gonna write do. I do. And we write the possessives. Teacher, but I don't remember the possessives. Perfect. Remember we talk about possessives. And I made this for you guys to remember. The possessive of I is mine. The possessive of you is your. Possessive of he, his. She, her. It, its. We, our. And you, your. They, their. So, if we go back to our formula, I do, and what is the possessive of I? Because it's our personal pronoun. We go to possessive of I is mine. So, we're gonna write it. I do my, because it's the possessive, and complement. In this case, we're going to say homework. I do my homework in affirmative. Let's make it in negative. Okay, perfect. In negative form, we're going to use a personal pronoun he. To give you another example, he. And since he belongs to does, and we are going to do it in negative, that means we're going to say doesn't. We're going to write he doesn't. And then it says a verb, an easy verb, we all know it. Play. He doesn't play, and it's complement in the school. In negative form, he doesn't play in the school. Always, always remember to put a period at the end of your sentence. Now, how to make it a question? In a question, we have the formula, and it goes like this. We switch it, right? We start with do or with does. So let's say we're going to start with does. We cannot, I repeat, we cannot use in a question, we cannot use doesn't or don't because it's gonna be incorrect. Only do and does. So, does, and remember that does only has the personal pronoun he, she, and it, but we already use he, so let's use she. So, does she, because she's my personal pronoun, a verb, let's say drink. Does she drink? And we're gonna say a complement, chocolate milk. And the last part of my formula is the question mark. So, does she drink chocolate milk? And what will be my answer? Formula for answer. Let's say yes. Yes. Okay. What was the personal pronoun of the question? She. So we're going to take she. Yes. She. And if we're being affirmative, we have two options. Do and does. If we have any negative, which means no, we use don't and doesn't. So, yes, she, and remember she belongs to does, so yes, she does. What happens if I want to make it in negative? Perfect. If I want to make it in negative, let's follow the formula. No. Again, personal pronoun she. Negative of she. If we said affirmative was does, then the negative is doesn't. So no, she doesn't. Remember, guys, each formula tells you in a specific way of how to write it. Don't forget to pause the video to copy your formulas in affirmative, negative, question form, and answer. Remember, you have to write them on your notebook, so pause the video every time you need it. Also, don't forget to write the possessives because we're gonna need it for this week and next week. So please take care, guys. I hope you're doing well. If you have any questions, please write on the comments of the video. So I'll see you soon.